Hi, welcome to Hangar Ready podcast, the Cosmic Coven. This is a new podcast that will be talking about non-combat related Star Citizen. Um, and my name is Jaglyn, and I have a YouTube channel that's Hangar Ready, as you're listening now. um, and I play Star Citizen, and I am a member of Atlas Defense Industries. And I have a co-host. Her name is Dora. She has a Twitch stream. And she's the face behind the website. And she is also part of Atlas Defense Industries. So Dora, why don't you say hi and tell a little bit about your stream and your website?
Right. Hi, I'm Dora. I am a Twitch streamer, Star Citizen exclusive. Sometimes Star Citizen doesn't work, but we do try. And my website is everything you need to know about mining, how to get to the Halo, anything about mining lasers, modules, gadgets, you name it, it can be found there. And yeah.
Well, why don't you tell me how you became, or how you started playing Star Citizen and how you came to be in Atlas Defense Industries?
Oh, okay. Funny story. So I was just a little tiny baby streamer, and my mom knows Terraphon personally, also a member of the ADI, and him and my mom were talking, and my mom was like, "Yeah, my daughter streams," and he was like, "Oh, no way." Well, Hendrosa had raided me, and at that time, like, that was my biggest raid I've ever received. I think it was like 75 people that came in on that raid, and
Yeah.
and then yeah, so I watched Hendrosa play for quite some time, and I asked Tara, I was like, should I do it? And he was like, yes, I think you'll like it, and here we are.
Good. Um, Jacqueline. Um, well, yeah, I got into ADI because of my husband Jay, who is pretty much like one of the heads of ADI. He asked me to if I wanted to play, and um, he also asked if I'd not tell them who I was when I started. So nobody knew I was Jay's wife when I started. Um, And I will say I like all the people in ADI so far. Like I have fun. We have fun playing with them a lot. Do you play with anybody during your streams?
It's very rare that I play with other people during stream, but the people I do play with are also members of ADI.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So have you been having problems getting in lately on the 3.18?
Yes, actually, today was the first day that I was actually able to get in and do anything.
Yeah, I know that there's been a lot of problems with.
It's been bad, yeah.
Yeah. So have you been streaming other things at that time, or?
I've had to stream Monday and Tuesday. I had to stream No Man's Sky.
Okay. So, right. um, so they've added a lot in Star Citizen. Have you done any of the salvage yet, in Star Citizen, or are you still just mining?
We did a little bit of salvage, but I'm mostly mine. Today I went out, I was mining, and we had another ADI member, and he was out with me, and he was doing a little bit of salvage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you make more money at, salvage or mining?
Myself personally, mining, just because I know where to look and exactly how to scan and see what I'm
Right.
looking for.
Is the new scanning a lot better in the game? Because I
So
haven't been in as much.
yeah, so I'm not sure if you were playing back in 316, but the way that scanning was in 316 was very, you could use your mouse to like hold your button down, like your left mouse button down, and
Right.
it'd be able to scan. Uh, and then 317 they changed that, and 318 they brought it back.
Okay, yeah, I like. Do you get to see what they are like from a farther distance away?
It's 12 kilometers out. Within that 12 kilometers, then you can see it. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's a
Yeah.
lot better than being like 200 meters. And
Right
then you
up close. Yeah.
finally, yeah, you have to get up right next to it.
Yeah.
I'm glad they changed that. Um, I do like the fact that they've added multi-tools into the Vulture
hmm
so that if you forget one, you can make yourself one.
I constantly forget my multi-tool.
I know, right? I know a lot of people probably do. Um, but now you can just craft one after you find a ship, and then
hmm
you have to use that material to craft
hmm
it, right? So we can move on to maybe moving your inventory is also um a lot better now, isn't it?
To be completely honest with you, I don't really have a lot of inventory, so I haven't gotten to test it out
Oh,
very
you have it
much.
with the
Yeah.
because I know you can do a move all now, which is nice.
Yeah.
And do you think stack now?
Yeah, actually, what I noticed was um, gemstones. You know, when they're in your bag
Oh yeah.
and they are each individual pieces, when you're moving them to your ship inventory, they stack.
Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Um, sorry. I'm really nervous right now.
You're
Um,
good.
so do you mine mostly Quantanium or 'cause I'm always afraid to mine Quantanium. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna take too long and blow up.
So for myself, I only mine Quantanium.
Yeah.
If I'm doing it, if I'm doing it on stream, I'll take anything, any like 2% to 49%, it doesn't matter. I like that thrill of knowing that I could possibly be blown up at any time.
How long does it normally take? Like, have you blown up before?
uh, Once, but that wasn't my fault. Other than that, like I haven't really had many issues with Quantanium at all.
Okay, because I'm always afraid that I'm just gonna get sucked in and be like, oh, I got more time. I got more time. Is there a timer that you have that tells you that you got to get back soon?
Yeah, so when you have your mining laser out on the bottom right hand side, it'll tell you like 14 and a half minutes, 14 minutes, and then like you'll see it count down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I believe it's 7 minutes. I don't remember if it's 7 or 7.5 minutes. It'll start beeping at you, and it's the most annoying beep you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
And then once you get closer, I think it's like 3 minutes, it starts to beep even faster, even more annoying. And then 1 minute warning, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've been trying to get into game to do some of my YouTube, getting some of that B-roll, and I
hmm
haven't actually been able to get in to finish one of my videos for my YouTube channel.
Oh no.
So, but maybe I can get in this weekend or something. Hopefully, has it been easier to get into it?
Well, I left it alone for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I played around a little bit Monday to try and get it to work Tuesday. Today was actually the first day I was able to open my launcher and load into the menus without any problems.
Have you been getting that error like 16,000 or something?
What is it?
Okay.
19,003.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to like Siege of Oris and the mini missions that they've added.
hmm
I haven't gotten to do any yet, but I have heard that they have added like little mini missions where you could go do like little FPS missions in a group.
hmm
Have you done any of those yet?
I did one. Um, so I am afraid to fly around Orison. I haven't had very good experiences over that way, so I had somebody else fly me well, I was with two other people, but I did have somebody else fly me over that way. And when we got there, it was a little confusing if you hadn't been there and done any of the Orison missions previously.
Oh, right. I've done a lot of the Orison missions. I like to sit there
Yeah.
and just pop the guys coming out of the elevators. I
Yeah.
usually don't go through the full mission. I just do the call to arms and get the money for that.
Yeah. It's easy money.
Yeah, it is easy money. And then,
Yeah.
of course, if they finish while you're there, you get even more money,
Yeah.
which is nice. Hmm. So I need to do one of those missions because I do like some of the FPS missions. I just don't like the PvP stuff. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that for the little glitch. Hopefully it's fixed. I thought maybe next we'd start talking about the persistent entity streaming, where when you put an object down, it stays where it is. So my thought is that people I think are going to make trash piles or out in places, and it's just going to stay out there.
Yeah, so it's quite funny that you mentioned that. So I was able to get in a little bit on Monday morning. What happened was I ran from the hab down in through New Babbage, and I flew up to one of the stations. And when I got there, I went to the refinery, and there was mining lasers everywhere. There was there was like modules and gadgets and everything all over the floor. Like you couldn't even walk.
Oh wow. Yeah, I hate it
It's
when they
bad.
leave like their after they die, they leave their little thing on the floor everywhere.
Oh, the box.
Yes, the
Yes.
boxes everywhere.
Yes.
That'll be nice and fun. Um, you know, I know that they'll probably clean that up, I guess, throughout the days and stuff, but you know that they'll take them out somewhere and just make like a pyramid with them.
Oh yeah.
You can see that happening a lot.
Yeah.
My
There's
thought. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, there's a lot of people that will just take the trash and try and dump it out in like the Halo, or they'll be quantuming elsewhere and they'll stop and dump all of their trash out.
Yeah. So it's
Please.
just floating out in space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be fun to see. Well, my thought is like maybe they could add like a mission to like go clean up an area and and bring it somewhere for cash.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that might be a way to solve the issue of trash everywhere.
Like a space junkyard.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that'd be pretty cool,
A
actually.
recycling center of some sort.
I would take that mission all day, every day.
Yeah, it would depend on how much you make, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, so if anybody has any questions, you can post them out and we'll answer them. I don't know if yeah. Sorry. So if anybody's got questions, we'll try to answer them. I know this is running short, isn't it? So what else do you do on your Twitch stream that like how many nights or how many days do you stream on your Twitch?
I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Or sorry, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah.
No Wednesday streams. Chat loves the exclamation Wednesday. And I just play Star Citizen. I get in, I go mining, and what I do is if I'm mining something, I'll run a multi-raffle, and we call that I'm mining, so it's chat. And so yeah, we'll do that. And yeah. we'll just hang out. Jump scares. There's a lot of jump scares that happen on my channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's good. So
Yeah.
Doomaloop has a question. Dora, what are your future plans for your website?
Okay. Demo knows this, but okay. Um, we are looking at adding salvage onto there, so like the information about salvage will be there along with the mining. And what else are we doing? We're mostly industrial kind of stuff like salvage, anything that will come along with the industrial gameplay. So mining right now is the biggest on there. We will add salvage. We will have some extra things added as well. But yeah, that's about it.
Well, that's good. Michael Sumner has a question. Which new feature in 3.18 are you most excited for? I am probably most excited for salvage, to at least try it out, because I did buy a salvage ship for myself.
Yeah.
What about you? Anything?
That's a tough one, I do like salvage. For myself, it's going from mining to salvage, it's a little bit slower. So other than salvage, nothing really had grabbed my attention.
Okay, yeah, I've heard that a lot of people they put the for the mine or the salvage, they made it so that there wasn't as many ships around, and it was taking people a lot of time to like look for ships, like 4 hours or something without getting anything. So I know that that's got to be a problem. I wonder if will they change that back or and add more.
Yeah, well, we played for probably just under 4 hours today, and in that 4 hours, what was found was a small thing of scrap, and that was it. We didn't find anything else. So what I had done was I got out of my prospector, I shut it off completely so there was no shields, and we salvaged my prospector.
Oh wow. That's funny.
Yeah.
Nomidius put that he has random derelict outposts with shipwrecks everywhere, even bodies from players who logged out long before. And that's what he said he found last night.
That's actually pretty interesting. I wonder if you could salvage that stuff, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know? Nomidius, do you know if you can salvage that? Michael Sumner said he's been in 2 bunkers and there were ships, bodies, and stuff everywhere.
It's bad. It's people just go and they dump whatever.
Just dump it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get pretty bad, I think, in the future.
Yeah.
If they keep doing that.
Yeah. Like where does it go?
Be trashed. Because in the real world, typically they clean that stuff up. When people trash stuff, other people clean it up.
Right. So is that gameplay coming? Are we gonna get janitors?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's where my suggestion was to get paid for people, players to pick it up, or at least have an incentive to go recycle it and get some cash for it.
Oh, actually, now that you said that, when you take your water, like most people will drink their water and they'll just like
dump
hit
it on the ground.
F1 or just dump it. You can sell it back.
Oh, really?
For half of what you paid for it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
So you could just drink it right in front of them and give it right back.
Yes.
That's good to know. Yeah. I did not know that. Do you have any other things that, does anybody have any other things that you want to hear us discuss? Just put it into the chat.
Janitorial missions, let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what do you think? What does it feel like for you to be in an org with like 8,000, mostly other men?
Uh, it's actually not that bad. I don't want to say I'm very antisocial, but
Right.
it's just I have a very hard time talking to people in general. So for myself, it's not that bad. I just kind of watch and hang out.
Yeah, I like talking to a lot of the guys.
Mhm.
I get along with quite a few of them when I come in to talk.
Yeah.
Um, so, they're not all ruffians.
No, the little interactions I've had here and there have all been really good.
Hmm.
Some of my really good friends that actually like helped me with my website, and we talk regularly. They're all ADI,
Yeah, right.
so
Most of the friends these days, isn't it?
yes, yeah,
So, what is your favorite ship in the game? But I mean, I guess it's probably the Prospectors, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah. Honestly, I really like the Mercury Star Cruiser. It's probably one of my favorites. Um, I
Oh, the
really,
MSR, yes,
yeah,
me too.
it's a good one to fly around. It's fast. It holds quite a bit of cargo.
Yeah.
Because I like to do some of the cargo missions.
Hmm.
They're fun to do. I like to make. They're good to do when you just have maybe an hour to kill or something.
Yeah,
If you get in and just go back and forth a little bit.
I use my MSR when I'm taking my Fontanium, my
Oh
refinements.
yes, I
Yeah.
see.
It holds just the right amount that if I, do get hurted or griefed, that it's whatever at that point.
Right.
I'm not losing too much.
So Terrafon has a question. Jacqueline, back to the questions. Um, he said he is curious what our thoughts are on the implementation of pyro. Um, back onto that, what are your pyro plans? I have not thought about what I'm gonna do for pyro yet, because I know it is going to be more lawless, which means a lot more PvP.
Hmm.
So I'm not huge on PvP, so it kind of scares me to go over there. But I guess if you're with buddies and stuff and the ADI guys, they're gonna protect us, you know.
Hmm.
Do you have any
I
plans on going over there?
not alone.
Right, not
Uh,
alone.
no, there's no chance you'll catch me out there alone.
Right. So you will have to maybe get one of the bigger mining ships and take a crew out there, because I bet there's going to be a lot more mining like better mining opportunities. I have a feeling, but
I'm hoping so.
yeah, because
Like bigger,
if you're
bigger
gonna
asteroids.
take your risk to go
Yeah.
over there, you need a bigger payout.
Yes, I agree.
So you'll just have to splurge on the bigger ship. Also for like the reclaimer, I guess, because there'll probably be a lot of salvage opportunities over in Pyro.
Hmm. I would assume so. I mean, if it's going to be lawless, there's going to be, well, I assume heavy PvP, right? So you're going to see a lot of soft death ships and all that stuff hanging out.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
Doomaloop has a question. He put, "Oh yeah, and more general, what kind of gameplay are you excited about? Of all things you have heard about the future of Star Citizen."
Um,
Honestly, I don't know.
oh, I
I don't.
haven't really thought into the future of Star Citizen, just what we have now.
Yeah, because I'm really liking the mining and the salvage and all that
Yeah. Yeah.
right now. So unless they improve on that a lot better, I am looking forward to the other like more planets coming out. Like I am excited about more than just like the 2-star systems.
Hmm.
I think that will be a really fun gameplay.
Yeah. what interests me is like being able to go from like one system to another. So like I'm looking forward to seeing like where they go with all of that. Uh,
Yes, like all the different types of star systems that they're gonna
yeah,
have. Like some are gonna be more lawless and some are gonna be more
yeah,
strict.
yeah. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see where that goes. But other than that, I haven't really given it much thought.
Yeah, me neither. Let's see. So Duma also asked about what about exploration gameplay? I am excited about exploration, especially with the MSR and having the data stuff to do. Um, although I'm not sure if I have an exploration ship. Can't remember what ships I have. Because they're not all in game yet.
Mm-hmm.
What ships? Do you have any exploration ships for the future
Uh,
that you think you might like?
the only exploration ship that I have would be the MSR, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
Actually, I don't have an MSR anymore because I haven't bought that ship. I
yeah.
bought it with my AUEC in the last version, so it got wiped with 318.
Oh.
So I'll have to either buy it with real money or go make some money and buy it in game again.
I I have it pledged. I was lucky enough to have one of my viewers gift it to me.
Oh wow,
Um,
that's nice.
yeah, and that's I think that's my only exploration. So other than that, like I'm not much on exploring things. Like I like to check things out if I'm with a group, but
Yeah.
not by myself.
I do like to go with a lot of the ADI guys when we go on bunker
Mhm.
missions and stuff like that. Because it is fun to go shoot stuff.
Yeah.
um, and like I said, I remember going through the Siege of Orison once when the AI was very anyway, we shot and they would surround us and we all died because we didn't have silencers at the time. And we have learned since then to start using silencers when we go to the Siege of Orison.
Hmm.
Um, like I said, I'd really like to go do some of those little missions.
Yeah, I did it once. But you know, most of the time that I'm able to go and do all of that, like I don't really play off stream.
Yeah.
So for myself, I if I'm gonna be by myself, I might as well just go mine, you know?
It's your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I go out with Jay a lot with stuff.
Hmm.
When we decide to play together.
Hmm.
So of course he always gets a huge group together whenever he goes out. So I'll tag along a lot of times and do stuff
Yeah.
like that.
They're not bad. Like I've seen what did I make that day? I think it was like 15,000 off of just the one mission. Like it was super easy and you know, decent money right away, and that's not even including the call to arms money.
Right.
And they're all relatively packed together if you have a okay server, but if the server's like empty, good luck. The AI are insane.
I know. I
Hmm.
know. All right, Duma had another one.
Hmm.
Uh oops, I missed. It says if you could pick one planet or moon for Jay to take you for an RL Technicon, which would it be? Honestly, it would probably be Microtech in one of the uh the warmer areas of Microtech. With all the flowers and stuff around and the mountain. That's probably the area I like the most.
Yeah, Microtech is a nice planet. It reminds me too much of my home, though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's cold. It's cold here in Canada. Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, it doesn't get too cold here where I'm at in Tennessee. It gets some cold, but it'll last like a week and then it's gone. And it's
Oh
been
no.
quite a nice winter here. It's been warm a lot
Mhm.
in like the 60s and 70s for like a lot of the winter this year.
Yeah. No, it's been cold here since October, and we've been getting snow.
Oh, yeah.
So Microtech just reminds me of my home.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I like how clean Microtech is.
Mm.
I've never been one for like the on ArtCorp where it's kind of just all metal, doesn't look clean.
See, I really like Area 18.
Do you?
Yeah.
Uh,
Um, I I don't know what it is. It's got that like a video game vibe, but like real life vibe at the same time.
Right. I know when I first started playing that all those areas were so confusing for me to run around in. And
Hmm.
now I just run around and I kind of know where I'm going,
Yeah.
or at least I can make it back somewhere if even if it's somewhere new. They kind of make everything about the same way.
I'm the same way, except for Orison. I cannot get around Orison without the help of other people.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm there. I'm at Orison a lot, so I know exactly where I'm going
Mhm.
in Orison. So, um, sorry. Are there any other questions that anybody wants to ask? So Michael Sumner says he'd like more locations on ArtCorp to visit that had
Mhm.
gameplay, like local missions around the planet would be nice.
I agree.
So there's not a lot of missions coming out of ArtCorp.
Not really, but like on that note, it would be pretty cool if we could like just walk around through Area 18 outside, like as if it was like a city, you go out downtown somewhere and you can walk around. So I think that in Area 18 would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So Jay was saying that you're also married, and he was wondering what your husband thinks about you playing Star Citizen.
Okay, so when I first brought the idea of playing Star Citizen to him, he was like, "Oh no, like I get so bored with games, it's not even funny." So
Oh, really?
prior to Star Citizen, I was a variety streamer. Um, because I could never stick with one game, I would get super bored. So I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna play Star Citizen." Tara says it's a good idea. We'll give it a shot. And he was like, "Oh, okay, whatever. Like you do you." And then I bought the game, and literally 2 days later, he also bought the game.
Really? So he
Yeah.
plays too?
When he can, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun. Yeah, I when Jay started playing Star Citizen, like I wasn't, I didn't think I'd really want to play because I'm
Hmm.
not always big on the the flying games usually. I
Hmm.
like more of the magic using type and
Yeah.
like World of Warcraft and
Yep.
stuff like
Me too.
that.
Yep.
So when he was like, there's gonna be all this stuff in the game. You want to try it out? I'll get you a ship. And I
Mhm.
was like, not sure, because
Yeah.
at that time it was still really new,
Hmm.
and it didn't know, like he really didn't know what was actually really going to be in the game, or what they were going to start putting out at the time. So I was like, well, yeah, some of the stuff sounds kind of fun for me, and so I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and get me a ship. I think I started out with like the little stalker, um, and a tiny little ship.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have that, but I hardly ever use it because I like the Pisces a lot, and I like the MSR a lot. So I usually take those out unless I'm mining or now going salvaging. Which I'm liking the salvage gameplay a lot.
Yeah.
It's good to have a variety, a little bit of mining and salvage.
Yeah. I agree. If you're like you get bored with salvage, you can go mine or vice versa, right?
Or you could go do the like the missions that bring, stuff back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some really cool missions out there, like places that they take you as well.
Right.
I did a lot of box missions when I first started, like a lot. So I got to explore different areas all the time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's fun. The box missions I like a lot. Although I have seen people try to do them in the what is it, the Aurora, where there's like there's like no place to put the box.
Mm-hmm.
And then they added the 3 boxes. And people try to put them all in.
Yeah.
So when I got started with ADI, Jay asked me to join ADI without anybody knowing. So he wanted me to kind of be a spy in the org a little bit.
Yeah.
To see if anybody was talking,
Yeah.
more than what he could hear.
Yeah.
And it was pretty funny because occasionally, it was pretty rare, but occasionally, like someone would talk about me and not know that they were talking about me. It was never anything bad. It was just kind of funny to listen to.
Yeah.
So I couldn't be like, oh yeah, that's me.
Right.
But everybody, it was about a year before everybody found out who I was. We went to Dragon Con for that first year, and I got to meet a lot of people. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, most people, when they see my husband pop into like chat or the Discord or something, they don't know who he is.
Wait, who?
And because
your husband?
my husband, yeah.
Which one is your husband?
Regularly. Decepticon.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't regularly just be like, oh yeah, this is my husband. No, I'm just like, oh yeah, my husband and I. Like, I never really like pinpoint him in chat.
Right. That's funny. Hey, Jaglyn, go back to the that Doomaloop asked me what is Jay's monthly ship budget.
Oh.
Actually, I mean, we don't really talk about that. He's more like, oh, this new ship is coming out. Do you want one? I'm like, I don't know. What does it do? So he's been good to me on getting ships for me. So, and he's got quite a few ships already, and he just buys them when he needs them or when he wants one. Yeah, I don't get mad or anything when he buys a ship usually, unless unless it's like a $2,000 ship or something. But
yeah, $2,000 ship. I think my husband would have a heart attack if I was like, I'm going to buy this $2,000 ship.
I mean, I don't know how much they go for. Some of them.
Yeah.
I don't look very often. Are either of you going to CitizenCon this fall? Are you going to CitizenCon this fall?
I won't be, just because I have 2 dogs, 2 kids, and a hedgehog. The only people that I trust watching my dogs are allergic to them. And my big dog can't go to daycare. He's kind of a jerk. So I won't be going.
Okay. Well, your husband come at all, or is it kind of we both go or we both don't go?
It's definitely one of those we both go or we both don't go kind of situations. Yeah. What about you?
We're talking about it. We have not made a decision yet. We're kind of trying to decide what we want to do for our daughter. if she's gonna stay here or if we're gonna make a trip out of it. But we haven't decided to go yet. But we will be talking about it soon.
A lot of people that I talk to are going, and they're really looking forward to it being in person this year.
Yeah, it is fun to meet a lot of the ADI people in person. Like, it was really fun to go. We went to Dragon Con like a few times already, and it is really fun to meet everybody in person.
Yeah, it's too many people for me too.
Yeah. Or Mac asks, why does Dora love pink so much?
They're just trolls.
Hey, I like purple a lot.
Purple is my favorite color, but on stream, my sign looks pink. It's actually purple.
It's purple, yeah. Yeah, my favorite's purple too. Yeah. It's a lot better than pink. That's funny. Yeah. Actually, if I could do purple, I should do purple behind me on my podcast. But this is, the setup that we've chosen.
I can change mine, so I change them sometimes.
Yeah, we could change ours too. We just have left them like this for a while.
See, I would change it per background, like whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I know. I need to.
Yeah.
We found these colors look pretty good.
I like them.
Okay, so Loop asks, ship or jewelry for Valentine's Day? What would you rather?
Ship. I'm not a jewelry kind of girl at all.
I'm the same way. I mean, I'm the same way. I'd probably rather a ship. Yeah.
Like technology. Technology, video games.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Although we don't really do a lot for Valentine's Day, me and him. We just
don't either.
Like, oh, you want a nice dinner? That's basically what we do.
Yeah, Valentine's Day. We haven't celebrated Valentine's Day in 8 years now. It just something happened IRL that just like made Valentine's just basically another day for us.
Right.
Yeah. But if he was gonna get me something, it would be a ship.
Right. So what is your next ship? You got any next ship plans?
I am currently trying to figure out if I want to build a CCU chain for a Orion.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Any other ships that you really want?
I'm thinking about the C2 since it has such a big cargo space. I mean, it's got a huge cargo space.
Yeah.
So that's a pigeon, but I might just buy it in game. There's some things that you can just earn the money for, right? Or in-game money for, and just buy in game. So I'm pretty patient.
It's not the C2 is not overly expensive in game either.
It's really not.
Not at all. I think the MSR costs more.
Yeah, I think it does too.
Yeah. At one point, I had 4 C2s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you remember there was that? What's it called? I think it was IE, and there was that exploit where you can make like millions on millions on millions of AUEC just by doing some trading runs. Yeah, so I had a ton of C2s because of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something in my head, but I can't remember what I was gonna ask. Sorry. Anybody have any more questions? If not, we might just wrap it up a little bit
Mhm.
early, but okay, here's a question. Oh, wait, go back. Yeah. Is Bank Dora going to be available for loans when we go live? Because I have a feeling you're going to have a lot of money, yeah?
I mean, for you, Demo, because you're my friend, then yes.
Jay has given us money because he goes out and does a lot of stuff, and he's like, before the wipe, he's like, I got 43 million if you need it.
Yeah.
So, that's actually how I got my MSR, because he loaned me, or gave me, more than anything, gave me some money for it.
Yeah. After I make about 10 million, I start raffling off whatever I make, like in my stream. I'll just give it to other viewers. I'm like, take this, I don't need it. Like,
Right.
I have no use for it. I just mine.
I know, right? I know. I mean, like, what do you need that much for? Unless you, of course, want to
Yeah.
go buy more ships and just stock up.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And I have all the ships I want. I have a Pisces, the MSR, the Prospector. Like, I don't need anything else.
That's how I am.
No.
How I am. Although I can't wait till some of the other ships come back in, or come in. Like the hulls. Like, I know there's the hull A right now, but I think I have a hull B and a hull C, maybe. You know, those will be kind of fun to do when they come in.
I'm
Buy
not
a
sure
planet. You can
Oh,
buy a planet from Doom
Oh
Loop.
yeah. All right. Perfect. I think I would buy Magda because it's just got like the pretty crystals and stuff all over it.
All
You can't
right.
mine them, but it's super pretty there.
Wonder if you ever will be able to mine them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Basically, the whole planet is like that. It's super nice there. Like, it's one of my favorite places to look around.
Yeah. So do you ever do any rock mining, or are you exclusively like your ship?
It's funny that you ask that. I'm going rock mining tomorrow. But for the most part, I'm exclusive prospector.
What do you take the MSR and put the rock in the back?
Yeah, I have both pledged, so I just have them immediately after a wipe and can just get in and go. And yeah, the MSR is perfect for the rockets. There's plenty of space. You don't have to worry about, like squishing the rock in and trying to wiggle your way around it. Like, it's perfect in there.
Right, right. Actually, you can fit up to like 3 in there. You can squish 3.
Yeah.
You can fit 2 comfortably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can always go with a buddy.
But that's true as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I normally just go solo.
Yeah, I'm kind of a solo person too. I know that's kind of bad being in a huge org.
I know.
You know, it's like I'd kind of rather go by myself right now.
Yeah.
But it is fun to go with the guys when we do a big org event or something.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to more mining ops.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll add more mining missions?
I believe one of the ISCs said with 319 they're gonna bring mining missions, so I hope so.
That'll be nice.
Yes.
Thank
A
you.
reason to mine something else.
Right. Well, I'm probably gonna go ahead and wrap up this. It's been almost an hour. And we will be back, I guess, next Thursday at 9 p.m. Central again to talk more about Star Citizen things.
Yep.
So we'll see you next week. Bye.